feet.
I see.
5 feet, 1 second. I'm having a little. Now I can continue. Go.
Yeah. First, I'd like to register and send you a mail. Did you receive that mail?
I didn't. That's weird. Quite a few people's emails never got through to me, so I don't know what's going on with my email. But
Yeah, I even
thanks for
wrote.
checking.
Yeah, I even wrote two or three or something.
Sorry
I
about that. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I did the payment 2.5 weeks ago.
Great. I'll send you the link.
Ah, that's great. That's great. Thank you.
And thanks for checking. Yeah.
Yeah. And second, I come with a layer with old information.
Okay. I'm just taking a moment to just read. There was a message to me. What do you notice when we rest together, feet? Has your system gotten quieter, more activated? What's
It's a funny state right now. Well, not more activated, but lot of thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing.
And the thoughts are coming across the screen, and there's uh, um, energy to run after them, or are they just passing by?
No, there's an issue,
Okay.
and it says if we examine resistance or resistances or old information, uh, there is seems to be a basic layer in the system which is only all over 200% resistant, and it says don't want. Don't want. There's despair, there's helplessness, and everything, and I don't care, I don't want. I don't want to live or to keep the system. I don't want to leave it. I don't give anyone a chance. I don't want to be healthy. I don't want to be sick. I don't want. That's the old information. And thinking is so much used to it, to this filter. It's depressed, it's aggressive, its root is do not want. Yeah. So this was thinking.
Yeah. I mean, it was, for me, the way you described it felt light. I mean, there was a sense of humor about it,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's funny,
yeah,
but it's still in action.
no, I understand. Yeah,
Yeah. That's only old information.
you have a sense that I'm with you in this don't want.
Yeah.
Mm. Just resting with this like now. How is that for you?
Deep, silent,
Deep silent. Yeah.
yeah, connection or one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that. To me, it feels, I mean, there's presence and there's gentle, there's no agenda, there's just presence. Yeah. To me, it feels it's so, yeah. Felt from my side, it felt easy to be present here with you, with this, whatever this is. Yeah.
Great, good news.
Yeah. So I didn't feel, I mean, didn't feel like there was much resistance. There was just, yeah, being here, quiet.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
Pete.
you.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and also, I don't know what's going on with my emails. A lot of emails are getting through, but it seems like there's quite a few that aren't. So we'll call my company and just ask what's happening. But if anyone else is having difficulty, what can I suggest? Maybe if you're on Messenger, send me a message on Messenger, or else email Bas or Ava and just ask them to forward it to me. Maybe their email will get through. Bettina. Then after Bettina, Judith. Bettina. I don't hear you yet.
Now?
Now I hear you.
Yeah, thank you, Feet, for speaking so clearly. It's also playing in this system. Noticed something like, it's what I'm here for. What should that whole thing is? And I noticed that there are thoughts, but they are going on. And there's a part that's attracted to that thoughts.
And so, you know, just the recognition. You never asked for this. And whatever this is, it's probably been playing most of your life. And who knows how many generations of where it comes from also, but it's coming into view, you know, that's beautiful.
Yes, that's right. But most time it's always fighting against that and swimming and swimming and doing and not feeling that.
So, you know, now that it's coming more clear, we don't have to fight it. We're here. And whatever that is, and also the fighting, are just automatic movements. They're nothing you're doing. They just play. So all we're doing is we're very gently aware of it. You know, all the different layers of it, you know, just the different feelings it produces, the different emotions. Very gently notice it. Not, not to get anywhere, not to change anything. Somehow there's this mechanism that seems to play in some of us, yeah? If not all. what would you describe as the emotion that's like connected with this information package?
Yeah, it's a kind of movement away from the sensations in the body.
Yeah. And what emotion does it show up as?
Sadness and anger.
Sadness. Yeah, sadness predominantly, and then of course
Yes.
the other ones too. Just resting. It's okay. Gently present in sadness. Not trying to change it, not trying to understand it, not trying to fix it. Just it's heartbrokenness, yeah, sadness. Yeah. It's rare that we can really enter sadness without trying to change it or fix it or anything. It's okay. Sadness. Here we are.
The word what's coming again and again is um, feeling like a victim, and that produces this kind of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
The whole world is like a victim.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are we getting to the very bottom of sadness? I mean, the deepest depths of sadness, or is there any holding back?
I don't know.
Just a question. It's okay not to know.
Some feels like it's gone. Yeah, now it's getting warmer in the body. It's becoming hot. Something's flowing in the legs. Kind of dizziness.
I don't know if I'm feeling correctly, but it even feels like there's some joy.
Yes. Don't know where that, from what that comes.
No, yeah.
A lot of sensations in the body releasing
Mm.
somehow.
Yeah.
Gratitude comes.
Yeah. By itself, yeah.
Not moving. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
Judith, I just have to find you. Yep, I see you. Oh, hey, Judith.
Hello. Um, yeah, because the topic is resistance. Yeah, in a way, I raise my hand because there's often in this system a lot of resistance now, a lot of resistance to all the sensations, and especially in the brain and head and face.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm often ashamed for it. And in a way now there was this movement like, okay,
Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah. And I'm also a bit worried about it, like what is endlessly going on, this movement.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Just, I mean, I get to you speaking now a little bit from the past. How is it in this moment?
yeah. But I was noticing it like, oh, now
Yeah.
now there now I don't feel those sensations.
Yeah. So, and what do you feel when you rest it again?
Yeah.
Not always easy to describe, but maybe a little bit.
Hmm. There's this activation, but also also in a positive way, excitement.
Excitement, yeah.
Yeah. Also tensions, neck, jaw, legs.
Okay.
How I start to feel more body, more,
Hmm.
yeah. Now the things in the head start a little bit. Uh, Now I feel that the movements lead to softening the tissues. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. But there's this also tendency to worry or to get scared from it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Now not anymore. Yeah. Funny. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I don't know what to
Thanks.
say. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Hi.
Hi. Mm. um, Maybe I have some sort of a difficulty with um, uh, just being present here and asking for attention, and then I never am present to be present, so I'm delaying, in fact, being here.
Mhm.
And also in this company, in this setting, I'm sort of hesitating to be present, really.
Yeah, so obviously there's awareness that's aware of everything you're speaking about, yeah?
Yeah.
Otherwise you couldn't speak about it. So there is awareness here. And what you're picking up on, you could say, is the habits of the nervous system that show up as our where and how our attention functions. So as we're resting here, there's clearly awareness here, and that awareness that's here, I mean, that it's hard to find where awareness begins and ends. It seems to be everywhere, right? But yet at the same time, there are these nervous systems that have had whatever ancestry, whatever life experience it's had, where our system has gotten different information, yeah? And when we rest together, like there's a way of that information just flows between these nervous systems without any effort, without doing anything. And to me, it seems like wherever there's, like whenever there's a system that's explored a little bit more or is more coherent, that information is available without doing anything, just resting. When we feel safe, you could say, like that, when there's nobody that wants us to be different or wants to change us or fix us, and our system can just receive information without doing anything. And so in my view, that's happening without, without, I mean, just being conscious of it, I would say it like that. So we're here, nowhere to get to. Awareness is already here. Who you already are. And then being available for, you could say, the collective experience of humanity to refine itself and get more, a deeper capacity just to be here without automatic, unconscious defending or which can show up as wanting or needing or not feeling welcome. I mean, so many different ways that can show up. So we're just here resting and letting this intelligence inform itself.
Yeah.
Feeling love.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not a doing, it's nothing, it's just to be aware that that's going on anyway.
Yeah. That's very appealing. That's very, very, very much like, yeah, that's, yeah. It's just, maybe my mind is making more of it because I know all the, I know it's in this way. You've told it so often.
Yeah.
And then I'm still sort of missing the easiness of just settling, just being, and just being and relaxing and being. Yeah. And I told you once before that I had my hand, I had a difficulty with raising my hand. It feels safer to just not raise my hand, just to be in this company, like maybe very well, and being fit from all the things that are being said, and to feel it and to feel it through, and to but and then you said it's, what is that safety? Yeah, it's not.
And it didn't stop your hand raising.
No. Yeah, but but I was not prepared yet. I didn't sleep all that well, and I have to, I have all these things. I have to be prepared and be ready, and 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 not make a fool of myself, and not talk too much, and maybe just sit quietly, and maybe just sit quietly, yeah. And then I noticed that I have to, I want to sort of, if I feel too much, or feel not at ease, I want to run away.
Yeah, those are all automatic movements. It's not you that does that. Those are just, I would say, automatic ways that your system functions. There's no running away now. You just, it was fun.
somehow I still feel tense a little bit, but
No worries, really. You know, some of these patterns have been playing most of our life, so let them play. No, we don't have to change anything or fix it. We're just being gently aware, that's all. And inquiring, you know. Okay, so there's this pattern playing. And even while the pattern's playing, there's a flow of information that's very sweet, and easy, and restful.
maybe my thought is now maybe after maybe after a while, maybe after this conversation, I can sort of relax and look back. But
Yeah, we see.
while I'm here with you, um, my mind is there's a lot of mind activity. Yes.
That's okay. Clearly, you're not doing it. It's just doing it by itself. Yeah. So just honoring it. It's not. Yeah. We're not that used to resting with another expression of life. You know, it's we don't even do it with our partners, our intimate partners. We don't do it with anybody. You know. And yeah, we're just resting and not speaking and anything. You know, so it's an unusual circumstance. Yeah. Thanks, yeah. Oh, Netta. Hey, Netta.
Hi, Isaac. I suddenly get very nervous for raising my hand. I'm so trying to rest.
So, you know, one way is trying to rest. Another is to notice that which is always resting. You know, because the trying to rest, you could say, is effort. It's and there's awareness of it.
Mm.
And that awareness, you know, it doesn't even have a concept of resting. It just is.
Mm. I'm just so tired, you know. I know it's no use trying, and still this system keeps trying.
So that tiredness usually has to do with the system, our nervous system, you could say, functioning from an existential perspective.
Mm.
So, you know, it's like we live in this world where, man, it's so much information, so much going on, so many, you know,
Mm. It's so much chaos inside, outside. I don't know where.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? In me, when I tune into I would say, the general frequency of humankind on this planet, how would you describe that? Just in your sensing and feeling of 7, 8 billion, however many billion people are on the planet, how many people are just ecstatically happy and easy and very grateful and resting? I'd say the majority, almost everybody, is freaked out.
It's fear. So much
Yeah.
fear.
So much
And
fear.
desperation. And
Yeah, everything. People not having what they want. People just.
yeah. And I know I'm okay. Still,
Yeah.
I feel all
Yeah.
this fear. I projected on my life situation.
Yeah, we feel it in the field, you know. It is. It's like, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry. I'm really so sorry for everyone and all animals and nature and
Everything.
yeah.
And you know, so to me, it's just like feeling sorry for them is a way of interfacing.
What's
It's
that?
like interacting. You know, like if I'm sitting here feeling sorry for you,
Mm.
it's a certain energetic, yeah. If I'm just here present with you, no feeling sorry, no, just how can I say, just appreciating this expression of God, of life, of this great
Yeah.
intelligence. It's different than feeling sorry for, yeah.
Yeah, because behind feeling sorry is something like wanting it to
Something's wrong.
wanting it to be different.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
that also comes from a deep, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a kind of deep love. So it is confusing.
It's confusing, yeah. And so that's all we're doing is we're refining. You know, we're just seeing the automatic would be to feel sorry for.
Yeah,
And then we just exploring, okay, that feeling sorry for, it's not wrong, it's not bad, but
yeah,
what does it actually do? You know, it's an automatic unconscious response.
yeah,
You
and
see,
yeah,
you see people in terrible circumstance, you know, one movement would be to feel sorry for them.
yeah,
That they have to go through that. Another is, okay, I see, I feel with you, and I'm just here as.
mm. Yeah. I guess sometimes when I see people or animals suffering, I can really cry. In other moments, I'm feeling sorry, but it's like a way of protecting myself,
Exactly.
something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
But by feeling sorry, which doesn't really, I mean, it hurts.
it's got nothing to do with them.
Exactly.
It's my
It's
way
just
of
an automatic.
yeah.
Not even your way. It's just an automatic, an unexamined, automatic, unconscious habit, I would say, like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. But then you say it serves that function of
yeah.
protecting.
Maybe there's a belief that if I don't protect myself, I just cry all day, and so I can't function anymore. So maybe that's another belief, or
Yeah, and that's worth exploring, just seeing, you know.
yeah.
So making an experiment, you could say, or just be here, okay.
Mm.
And so what's it like to meet beautifully? You know, just letting our attention be a caress. Not needing anything, not wanting anything, just. And for me, that, I want to say that quality of attention is lovely to give and to participate in life through, it's just because it's peace itself, it's love itself, just, yeah. It sees, it feels, it's just.
Feels very old somehow.
Yeah.
Very old. Yeah.
Yeah. Feels vulnerable, it feels authentic, it feels, just, it's just here.
Yeah.
No agenda, no me and you or anything, it's just, yeah.
So a lot of not
Not
knowing.
yeah.
It's nice to notice right now. I always have a lot of questions in my head, but they're calming down now. I always want to know how things are, how things work, what's going on.
Mm. To me, it's clear. All we have to give is our attention. That's all that we have to give anyone or life or anything. And we know that attention is food. It's nourishment. And there's certain qualities of attention, like when there's judgment or defending, or they kind of painful. And then there's a quality of attention that's just sweetness. It's just.
And it feels good in this way when I deal with people that I can be, but then afterwards, the mind gets reeling again. And
Now you're talking about the past, just to realize it.
yeah, that's true, but that's just a strong pattern that if I feel good about something, then afterwards I think, oh, okay, that was going on with that person, that was going on with that person, and oh, I haven't been enough present with them, so there's always a feeling of failing.
So that's, you could say, a habit of
That's really
old.
a very old habit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's never enough, something like that.
Yeah, never enough. Yeah, I understand. So that's not such a gentle
No,
habit. Yeah.
not for me, no, because it's not. It's always about others, not about me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isaac.
No, I think so. Yeah. Something.
Hey,
Hi, Samuel.
hey, lovely to be in bed with you.
Yeah. Thanks, Samuel.
Yeah, love.
Helemaal. All right, thanks.
Hi.
Hi. Does that sound from behind you, Nidama, or somebody else's mic on?
No, this is from behind here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Does it just help much?
No, it doesn't at all. Just
okay. Yeah. No.
just,
Okay. Today, everyone was speaking from my heart today. It was really exactly my experience and my whatever topic. But there's this silence in the background. This is also there all the time. But when I'm in yeah, and when I speak with you, then it's better again. But it's this, when I'm just silent with you, then I don't know how to call it. I have the feeling some kind of dissociation happening, or some, I don't know how to call it.
You know, I see why you might call it dissociation, but to me it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like there's usually such a habit of identification, and when that drops, it can feel like dissociation, but it's not. It's just space. That's how it feels to me anyway. I don't know, you know, it's like, I guess maybe a different interpretation, but that's how it feels to me. It's just like this. There is nothing.
When you talk, then there's a kind of anchor, you know, because I can put my attention on this. But of course, when you not talk, there's still your picture, and I'm looking at you. But then something happens with my eyes, and it gets blurry. Not as much as in former times. In former times, it got so blurry that I couldn't see you anymore. So at least I can still see you. But but it's and it's always like when I come in front, that's the foreground, mostly the foreground topic then, and whatever might have been there, what I would like to talk about, or what's there in my life, or whatever. This is then. And maybe it's also the feeling or the thought that there's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's some resistance to this experience. Yeah, I noticed this. Yeah. Oh, sorry. No, it's getting loud.
No worries. No worries.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing that from that nothing, speaking can happen, seeing can happen, it's amazing.
Yes, every butterfly is amazing. Every leaf, it's all incredible, wonderful. Apart from all the other parts which are not so wonderful. It comes from the same source.
Yeah.
What I sometimes don't understand is, what does God or existence or source want from me? Because I find myself in a certain condition and I'm repeating patterns, although I know them thoroughly, and it's repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating, and I stumble upon my patterns again and again, and I suffer from them, and
So this question, perfectly wonderful question. Just looking, is this from the perspective of I, personal I?
yes,
or
of
from
course.
The perspective, yes, that's it. And so,
I just was getting suddenly silent because I realized I spin around a certain identification.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah,
That's
and
all.
I'm not always in it. But I pick it up again and again.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
it
Even,
picks it up. It picks it
It
up.
picks it up. Exactly. Beautiful distinction. Really beautiful.
But why does it do it?
We can't answer that question.
And I understand Bettina saying like a victim, yeah, because I also feel like sometimes I even feel like a prey, not more than a victim, like a prey, yeah. So and but there's also a lot of joy. There's a balance. Huh? It's not. It's both. And I know the saints say that you have to resign suffering and joy and enjoyment. So if you're not willing to resign enjoyment, then you also have to suffer. So it's two sides of the same coin. Apart from the very, very, very deep joy of just being present, yeah.
That's it.
And even if it's sometimes not so joyful, just maybe dumb, or then it's sometimes it really puzzles me what it is doing.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hi. It
I-
feels like we are already deep in the retreat. Absolutely. Oof. Oh, it's hot. Hot, hot. There's no one to find in questioning who is looking. Who am I? No one to find. But clearly there's a presence. Mm. It feels a bit like when my handy is overloaded and I switch it totally off. and then it regulates itself, and then when I switch it on, then it's okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have one practical question. I tried to read all the text about of your little website, and I could not find the times of the retreat. Or maybe I don't know if I overread something there.
I don't remember at this point. Does anyone know it in their mind? Just easy.
Yes, you can read the times there. You can
Okay.
find the times.
Okay, then I have to read it all again.
Okay.
I read something about the retreat in meeting in person, but I could not.
Okay, 1 second, then just give me. I'll try to see if I can
To
find it
10,
right now. Where do I have? Thank you. So in Europe, it's 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 and 10:30 till 12:30 Central European time. So the first meeting is on Sunday, November 5th, 8 to 10.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, when people build websites, there's so many, different people look at it on their phone, or on their computer, in different kinds of computers, and so they have to try and build a website that works for everything. And so I'm not sure why yours isn't registering, but yeah. Thanks, Ron. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah. Somehow I don't see you, Maria. I don't know what happened. But now I
So
hear
no,
you. Now I hear you
sorry.
and I see you. Great. No problem.
I would like to sit with you.
Okay.
Isaac, what do you feel when you sit together with me? Now.
Quiet. Just try and put words on it. I would say the nothing that everything comes from.
For me, it's like waves. There is thinking, going, thinking, enjoying, and it's like a flow. And very much opening and wideness.
Everything is included, yeah.
Mm. Mm. So much light is coming now again. Mm.
Thanks, Maria.
Yeah, thank you, Isaac.
Mm.
Mm.
Ah, Govinda.
Hello, Isaac.
Hi, Govinda.
it's like everything becomes unimportant. What seemed important before. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, Rishi. See you. Hey, Rishi.
Hi, Isaac. Heart's beating up a little bit fast.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Bas, for hosting. Thank you, beloveds, for showing up. So during the celebration, there won't be these ongoing meetings, just so everybody's aware. And love, peace, beauty. So.